for tuning in to Tits and Giggles this week. So, this is going to be a special episode. I wanted to talk about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj just announced her pregnancy, and I'm a Nicki Minaj fan. So, I wanted to break down her boobs of the past 10 years and talk about motherhood. She's so talented. And then also talk about if motherhood is going to change her. Best person I felt like would be great for this week would be Dejah. I've been knowing Dejah. She's a hip hop buff for the past couple of years, and she's a mother. When I first met you, you always
had boobs.
Yes. Can you just give the viewers just a little background about you, about what you do?
Well, I do a couple things. I am in PR, and I do a lot of website design and PR for people. But on top of that, I also have my website, Rye Lovely Beauty, which is just a beauty store that I've been working on for a little while. I have a few products on there now, but I'm adding more products on there just to make it a full online beauty store. So we're gonna be selling everything. We're selling skincare, we're selling hair care, we're selling lip care. Anything that you find in a beauty store, you probably will find it on my site. So yeah, that's what I've been working on right now. But there's a lot more to come. But that's what's the main focus right now is my beauty store.
Before we get into my interview about Nicki Minaj and talking about boobs and hip hop, let's talk about Nicki Minaj over the past 10 years and go through her boob journey. So let's start off with 2010. Nicki Minaj was doing a lot. She was a hot mess, in terms of the outfits, but her boobs looked very small. But the outfits gave me Betsy Johnson vibes. I don't know if that's what she was rocking, some from her collection. But thank God for growth. But the crazy thing is, Nicki Minaj was a trendsetter in 2012. She was up there literally wearing face masks. She was telling us that, this is going to be a trend 8 years later. So, I'll give her that. The hair is not a trend, though. So it was an interview from Nicki. I don't know if it was last year or even before last year, but she was saying how when people see her, she looks smaller in person than what she looks on TV, on photo shoots and stuff like that.
But the thing is, my boobs be looking bigger than they are.
So she let go of those wigs, y'all, that was looking a hot mess. And then she's like, the color, just black is beautiful. I love black hair. Everything black is beautiful to me. In 2015, it's crazy because we were talking about motherhood this episode. In 2015, you can tell that Nicki always wanted to be a mother. So she interviewed, she was talking to some kids about just education.
Reading and spelling. I loved spelling and I loved doing spelling tests.
The thing about her is Nicki Minaj was dating Meek Mill. A lot of her outfit choices, if you look back, she wasn't that skinless as she was when she first tried to come in the game. And now, Nicki was actually covered up. She used to be rocking crop tops and skirts, just like regular girls out here, hanging out with her little thought sis. I shouldn't call her a thought, but she was hanging out with Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande don't never have clothes on. Ariana Grande is a prime example of, when people try to act like skinny women, they don't come across as looking like a hoochie compared to thick girls, saying that thick girls shouldn't be wearing this because they'll be looking too sexual. But Ariana Grande is sexualized to me. Even though she doesn't have a butt, she doesn't have a boob. She gives that energy out. So, but you know what? I'm here. I'm all about body positivity. So I'm all about people wearing whatever they want to wear. Because I know I do. Okay. I don't know. She broke up with Meek Mill during this time, but she had her boobs out, honey. But also, 2017, Nicki was also seen talking to kids.
You don't mind leaving your mummy?
When you date someone new, you start gaining weight. You gain that happy weight. Her outfits, when you look at her outfits, I never felt like she was so sexualized to me. I feel like her outfits were just stuff that other girls would probably wear on the beach or at a pool party. She just, as if I wore it, I can't help that I have huge boobs. And, I kind of knew that she was pregnant because her boobs went from a double D or triple D to a G cup within the matter of months. And with me having big boobs, not saying that it's not possible for it to happen to women, But for most women, it's like gradually your boobs get bigger. Like my boobs never went from a triple D to a G cup overnight. Like it took a while for my boobs to go, like over the years. And that's how Nicki's boobs went. Like when you look at the Trolls music video, that's a G cup. Her boobs are huge. So the best person to have with me this week will be a mother and someone that also loves hip hop. So who best for me to interview this week other than Dejah? I've been knowing her. She's like a hip hop buff and she's a mother. I've been knowing her for a couple of years, and she was a Nicki Minaj fan for years. So I'm just gonna ask her a couple of questions about Nicki Minaj, about motherhood, about boobs, and yeah.
I did. But Nicki Minaj right now, listen, for a little while, I stopped liking Nicki Minaj a little bit because I feel like, yeah, for a little while, only because I feel like she's too old to be acting the way she is. Right now, those photos that she has out with her, I'm so happy that she's pregnant. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like those photos are a little bit too childish. Like for her being about to be a mother. I know that's her gimmick and everything.
Photos?
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Lord.
Yes, that's how I feel a little bit. But like, I still think that it's great that she's pregnant and that she has a family coming and everything. But when it comes to, I feel like it's parts of her that needs to grow up for real. I think so, in my opinion.
Oh wow! See, Nicki up there changing old fans into no fans. Look, I'm still a fan. I'm still a fan of her.
I'm still a fan. Yeah, I'm still a fan. It's just that there's certain things. I'm gonna be honest. There's certain things that I think she needs to change in order for her to gain back some of her fans. Because I know a lot of people that used to love her that don't love her the same before as they loved her before because of, I think when the whole thing with her and Cardi B came out, and I feel like instead of embracing Cardi B, she went into this whole beef thing with her, which she should have embraced her more as somebody that Cardi B looked up to. And I feel like that's what she does a lot. She's like into these childish ways a little bit. And I feel like that pregnancy photo was a reflection of that a little bit. Like it could have been I don't know. It could have been a different kind of way. But like I said, that's her gimmick. So maybe that's just what it is. It's because that's her gimmick. Nicki Minaj's gimmick is like I guess you could say like that Barbie gimmick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you think that pregnancy is going to change Nicki, and did pregnancy change you as a mother?
Yeah, I think it would. I think it will. To be honest with you, when you see your child first come in your arms, like that's like a different type of feeling, and then that puts you in a different aspect in life, especially like to want to grow, to want to do better. So I think this child will definitely change her. It changed me definitely. Like I'm a different person. I'm not the same party girl you used to know.
Right.
So once you have a child, it's a whole different responsibility. So yeah, I feel like it's gonna make her grow and make her stronger and much more protective too.
Okay. Also, do you think that other people in the music industry that had beef with her is going to kind of stop the beef once she has kids? You think it's going to change?
I hope her and Cardi could get into the same, lane kind of sort of, because Cardi's a mom and in the rap industry, and Nicki can teach her stuff about hip hop as much as Cardi can teach her about motherhood. So like I feel like they can definitely be on the same page with each other, and I think this should definitely change any type of negative outlook that Cardi may have on her. But it's really, to me, I feel like it's up to Nicki, because Nicki's the one with the problem. So I hope this changes her.
You think she and Lil Kim can like rekindle, their relationship from?
I don't know about that, no, because like Lil Kim, I feel like can't go back. It can't change the beef that they had before because of. I feel like Nicki disrespected her a little bit as her being the queen.
Oh, the Queen Bee thing?
The Queen Bee thing. But no, I don't think she did. But I know that's what I've seen. That's how Lil Kim felt. So I feel like Lil Kim don't care too much. And but if I feel like I said, in my opinion, I feel like these rap artists, these women especially that are rap artists, they need to embrace each other. Like there shouldn't be no point of right now, especially right now and all the stuff that we're going through, there shouldn't be any beef.
Okay. When Nicki first started off, do you feel that her boobs played a part, her body boobs played a part of her getting on? Or was it her talent mostly?
I absolutely think it was her body that kind of made a big impact on hip hop, because she was a woman that was just like Lil Kim, was showing off her boobs, showing off her ass and everything else, and people were embracing that. People like that type of, I guess, openness. As a woman, most women are not that open in the industry, like with their bodies. So yes, I feel like that helped her a lot. But on top of that, she had great hip hop. So that, I think that those two together, it sells.
Do you have any memories of Nicki Minaj, like anything, like favorite memories of her from whether it's a rap, whether her outfits, you know, that was, you know, catered towards
my
her?
memory was when she first started with Young Money.
Baby thinking they could spit, shame my shoes. You know I keep a bad bitch, let me sing your boobs.
What real woman hip hop that she brought to hip hop in general, being that there was not that many women hip hop artists out.
Right.
And my favorite memory has to be when was her first mixtape that ever came out, because she was rapping on beats better than a lot of men in the industry around that time. Now I don't think she's as great as she was then, and I think she could do a little bit better. But I feel like that the first time she ever came out, that was the best of her. Period. I think she's gonna always have great fans that's gonna always ride for her. But I feel like if she gets off of that whole stuff of not embracing people, but like I said, she's always gonna be talented. We're too grown to be trying to be beefing with people. We should always all be on the same page.
Do you think that she's gonna, like, you know how she's known for being like, people sexualize her with her different outfits, having her butt out, well, mostly her boobs out. You think when she has her kid, she's gonna cover up a little bit? You think it's gonna change her?
I don't think it's gonna change her. At that part, I don't think it's gonna change. If it does, I'll be very, very surprised. Because look at the pregnancy photos.
You think they was too much? The pregnancy photos was too much?
Yeah, I mean, she had on stripper heels, right, and a bra, which I guess for some people, that's fine. But for me, as a mom, for my, I wouldn't do a pregnancy photo like that. Personally, for me.
Girl, you grew, girl. Thank God for growth. Yes.
Don't get me wrong. I like skin, but like when you're putting your child in the photo, you should, like, there's things that you need to separate, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like there's subtlety. Like, don't get me wrong. There's people out there that have pregnancy photos with maybe a sheet over their boobs and a sheet over, but it's much more elegant. It's much more, I don't know how to describe it, maybe regal. It's different. Like when and then with the hooker heels, or the stripper heels with stripper outfit on, with your belly out. I don't know. It's different for me as a mom, like I said, from looking at from the outside in. Now, if a person is not a mother, I don't feel like other people would see it the way I do. I feel like other mothers may see the same thing, but I don't mind skin. Don't get it twisted.
Do you feel like a lot of females, like I guess Remy Ma, other artists, back in the day, you feel like they was hated on Nicki because of her body, because of her curves?
No, I mean, when it comes to Remy, I don't think Remy ever hated on her when it comes to her body. I feel like there's a lot of females that don't like her, may say, yeah, that, like, we don't like her because her boobs are fake or her ass is fake and this and that third. Me personally, I don't care about that. As long as you're bringing me some good music and it's lyrically, it's lyrically able to be part of hip hop, then that's different. But if it's something where it's like, I feel like women should embrace their bodies, but if you feel like you want to change it, that is up to you. Like, nobody should say anything about how you want to change your body, whether you want to get boob enhancements or butt enhancements. So, I feel like that. I don't feel like that changed a hip hop's perspective or other female hip hop's perspective on her. I feel like there's a lot of haters that may have hated on her because of it, maybe a little bit, but I don't think that would stop somebody from liking her, because they probably saw her as fake, but I don't think it stopped them from liking her at all. Because you have to, like, really embrace her music. She had good music. She always had good music.
Right, she did.
You can't stop. So you can't ever say that. That's one thing you can't ever say about her, that she never had good music.
Well, thank you so much, Dejah, for
all right, my love,
joining me, talking about motherhood and Nicki Minaj. I'm so sorry I'm so
busy. You know what I'm saying? But
it's okay.
Motherhood, girl.
Wait, is your boobs still big after the baby?
Yes, girl. Yeah.
Oh, because you had the big boobs in college. They still big.
I still had a bit still. I'm getting a breast lift soon, girl. They gotta go.
Yes.
Go up.
Yes.
It's too hot for a damn bra, girl. Too
right.
hot.
I feel you, girl. They look good though, girl.
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
All right.